What's going on, guys? It's Mike for Sim Racing 604, and I am beyond excited to have this Next Level Racing Motion Platform V3 here for review. Yay! It is a motion platform, a seat mover made by Next Level Racing. For those not aware, Next Level Racing has been a partner of my channel for a very long time. They took a chance on me early on. I didn't have that many subscribers, and I don't know how they found me. I don't know why they chose me, but they've been great partners over the years and sent me all their newest offerings. And more recently, last month, when I had my sort of downtime on my channel, the CEO thought to reach out and make sure I was doing okay. So such great partners, and it's culminated in this Motion Platform V3. I can't tell you how excited I am. Ever since I found out I was getting it, I've been doing nothing but watching reviews. I saw Inside Sim Racing, John Sable review it. I saw Barry at Sim Racing Garage. I saw Will at Boosted Media all take a crack at this, and they all loved it. I'm sure I will love it too. So I'm going to get this opened and lay out all the parts, tell you what's in the box, and then of course I will go over some stats, tell you about the Motion Platform V3 in more detail, get it mounted, drive it, and then give my final thoughts. I cannot wait. This is going to be awesome. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so it's out of box. It is here. It is really here. And first thing you notice about the Motion Platform V3 is the size. It's tiny. It is so small. I thought when I picked up the box from FedEx that they had actually sent me the wrong unit. Just for reference, here's my shoebox. And it is not that different in size than a shoebox. It's incredible. Yes, I have large feet, but still, point is, it's tiny. And apparently packs a lot of punch. It's rated up to 285 pounds, so I should be good, but still incredibly small. Also included in box are power cords, and there are some bolts in there as well. Washers, and can't really tell, there's another piece in there, but I'm sure when I get it opened I will figure it out. USB cable, and two types of power cords, by the way. Definitely a North American, and I would assume the other one is European or Australian, but not too sure about the type of plug over there. Instruction manual, of course. It's very thin. This thing is basically an all-in-one unit, so there's not a lot going on. Should be fairly simple. And then this, I'm not exactly sure what this is, some sort of knuckle, but I'm sure the instruction manual will tell me more about it. So that's it. Oh, sorry, and these, the plates for the GT Ultimate. I am using a GT track, so I will not be using those plates, but there are plates. They look like just sort of aesthetic finishing plates for the GT Ultimate. But yeah, that's it. Basically 6 pieces included in box. There's not much. It's basically an all-in-one easy plug-and-play solution. So great. So of course, you want to learn a little bit more about it. So we'll talk about that away from camera, and then we will get this thing mounted. And I'm gonna do the actual mounting as a separate video. May or may not release it. Usually those things take me quite a while to record, so I might not put that out publicly, but we'll see. But I will tell you just sort of how the installation process went. So let's move on to some stats and learn a bit more about the Next Level Racing Motion Platform V3.
Alright, so let's talk about some of the key stats for the Next Level Racing Motion Platform V3. The unit is designed to fit the Next Level Racing GT Track and GT Ultimate cockpits, but it will fit other cockpits with some DIY. It's an all-in-one motion platform and just needs a power source and a USB connection to your PC. It supports users up to 285 pounds and includes the Platform Manager software, which has customizable profiles for most major driving sims and games, as well as flight sims, but also for a number of roller coaster and boat sims as well. It retails for $3,000 US. And finally, I have left links in the description if you want to read the full stats and specs of the Motion Platform V3. Let's see how the build went.
All right, guys, so 19 minutes later, I have this thing mounted. It's feeling solid, it's feeling good. Not much to report. It went on fairly easily. Probably suggest for a lot of people that you have something to sort of prop under the motion platform while you turn the bolts. I was able to do it. I've been working on tools my whole life, so I know my way around it. But if you're not that mechanically inclined, you might want to get something to put under the motion platform while you bolt it onto your rig. But overall, very smooth and easy. Like I said, 19 minutes. That's very, very good. And yeah, nothing much to report. Next Level Racing, it would be nice if a few more washers were included. It comes with 2 sizes of bolts, and I could only find washers for 1 size, which is strange, but thankfully I had some, so we're all good. That's it. I'm going to make a wheel appear right here, and then we will get tuning and driving. I can't wait. Let's do this.
So we'll now take a look at the platform manager software. As you can see here, it has profiles selectable for just about any racing sim title you can think of, a number of racing games as well. Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport is supported. As well, you can take to the sky. It's got Flight Sim 2020, Flight Sim World, Flight Sim X, etc., etc. Old school games like GTR 2, of course iRacing, and even newer games. Project Cars 3 is there. Kick It Old School with Richard Burns Rally. Just a ton of profiles, and then within each you can customize. So for example, I have a Assetto Corsa Competizione profile. So if I click that, as you can see, whoops, we'll go back to motion. It has definitions of what each of them do, and then you can select not only the overall intensity, which I've got turned down, it's set to 1 by factory default. That's more of a demo unit type setting where it really throws you around. You might have seen that in my Dirt Rally 2.0 video, but from there, from the overall intensity, you can tune the individual parameters as well, depending on how much you want to feel of a given effect. And there's a lot here. As you can see, you can also go to SFX, and then I have turned the rev limiter intensity, rev limiter frequency bias way down. It was at 1 by factory default, and it would just kind of shake you around as soon as you hit the rev limiter. I thought it was too much. So lots of options there as far as customization, and very simple, just sliders. And when you're ready to go, you just click activate. It'll activate that particular profile, and then you can click run the game, and then select whether you want to run it in VR or standard screen. So pretty cool, pretty simple software, huge amount of support. And not only that, if the game you're trying to play it with isn't supported here, there are various back-end support options for creating your own custom profile for your particular game. So very cool with this platform manager software. So let's go ahead and have our first drive. Okay guys, so here we are, Assetto Corsa Competizione. I've done a whole bunch of tweaks to the software to get things where I like it, and let's just do some laps. We're here at Suzuka, 6 a.m., looking beautiful as ever.
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
And so hopefully on the cameras you can pick up the body roll. If you watched my previous video where I did some rally racing, I had things turned way up, just sort of for demonstration. It was throwing me around. That is not the case here in ACC. I've got things dialed in. A lot of body roll there, as you probably saw. But what I find interesting about the body roll is that it's not just the wheel rotation, it also has to do with the camber of the corner. If you go through a corner with a high camber, it actually doesn't throw you around as much. It's when it's off camber and you really get pitched to the outside. It's pretty amazing. And you can see a little bit of pitch forward and back as well, depending on whether I'm accelerating or decelerating. And it's probably not being picked up very well in the cameras, but there's also shifts. When you shift, there's a kick in the seat. It's pretty remarkable. And you hear that with people driving real race cars too, is that there's a kick when you shift. So pretty amazing that Next Level Racing has been able to recreate that. And worth noting as well, with my tweaking of the software, everything was more or less good. It's just the gain was too high. But the general balance is very good. So if you do end up picking up one, just know that it's probably too strong for you out of the box. But just some gain tweaks will go a long way. You see that? I took the curb pretty aggressively there. And the seat reflected that. Alright, here we go. First timed lap. I'm not particularly fast around Suzuka. So hoping for somewhere around a 2-minute, 6-second lap. But it's remarkable how much of the bumpiness of the road you can feel. It's just subtle. just subtle little bumps. And then when you get into the corner, feel that body roll. Again, good camber to that corner, so I didn't feel it too much. A little bit there, a lot there, a lot here. So really just remarkable what they've done with this. And just all the way around that corner, just a slight press to the outside of the seat, nothing too dramatic. Whoa, 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 whoa. Horrible corner there for me. And again, those curbs, you can really feel it through the seat. Just a gentle rumble. So pretty impressive that something can, you know, throw around somebody as big as myself, but at the same time deliver the fidelity required to have you feel curbing through the seat. Quite remarkable. Hard to go back if I'm being honest. I'm late in delivering this video because I've just been trying this out in so many different scenarios, and literally every single scenario, it's been mind-blowing. Here again on the approach to 130R, a lot of bumps in the road. You go over the curb here. You can see the seat really throws me around there. So decent pace on that lap, got into the 205s, but I threw it away. That aggression in sector 2. But yeah, this is remarkable. It's so good. Just really feel connected. The car feels alive. It's just a totally different take on sim racing, if I'm being honest. And I'll talk about this more in my final thoughts, but there's been a few, I guess you could call them eureka moments in my sim racing hardware journey, and this certainly ranks among them. You can see all these little bumps around the circuit, around Suzuka here. Just a great sense of connection to the car. Really a remarkable product. It really is. Managed to keep it on the road so far. Let's see what the final lap time will be. Likely somewhere in the low 206s. Yeah, what a sense of connection. Mind blown. Really fantastic. Across the line, can I get into the 205s? Almost got into the 204s, actually. Alright, well, I'm sure you guys already know my feelings, but let's go ahead and jump into the final thoughts. Alright guys, so now my final thoughts on the Next Level Racing Motion Platform V3, and I will just tell you that that was not actually my first drive. That the ACC footage you just saw, I've had the unit for a while now, and I couldn't get it to work at first. It was entirely my fault. I got so excited to get this thing on the rig that I actually mounted it wrong, and I contacted Next Level Racing and got to deal with their customer service department, and I just want to shout them out because they were fantastic. Even though the problem proved to be my fault 100%, I just simply didn't follow a very simple instruction. They walked me through it. They were very patient and they were awesome to deal with. So if you buy a Next Level Racing product, you are in good hands. Those guys were so great to deal with. So thoughts on the Motion Platform V3? Well, you guys probably can guess already. If you watched my rally video, I was pretty much giggling the whole time. The ACC video, I was so dialed in. I could feel what the car was doing. Really incredible. I'm so happy with this thing. When I first got it, I thought, okay, this is going to be fun but gimmicky, but it's more than gimmicky, far more than just a gimmick. It is really fun, but also that sense of connection with the car. It's tough to go back. During that troubleshooting period, I did have to turn the unit off for a bit, and when I was driving without it, everything just felt so flat. So I'm thankful to have it working, and it is so great. Now I can't drive without it. Really love this product. So do I recommend it? 100%. I think I know a lot of people are doing DIY motion rigs at this point, and you can do it for less money, but the fact that this thing does not take up any additional space, it's super quiet, and comes with a warranty, I mean, that to me goes a long way, and I'm super happy with the product. In terms of drawbacks, things I don't like about it rather, there are really no significant items to deal with. I get the fact that at $3,000 US, it's not an impulse buy. It's more than that. It's something you would have to put thought into. But I think at this price point for what you get, it's really incredible and strongly recommend it. The other thing is that it doesn't fit all rigs, and not that I would expect Next Level Racing to design it to fit their competitors' rigs. I totally get that. It's meant for the GT track, it's meant for the GT Ultimate, and it can be made to fit other cockpits. I know Lawrence Desoswa has one, and he has it fit on his 80/20 rig. That's impressive, and I think there are options to do that as well, but of course it is just made for Next Level Racing products, so I totally get that. So to me, that's not a drawback. I know I've watched other videos and they say it is a drawback. Again, I don't think Next Level Racing would be right to design a product to fit with their competitors' rigs. They want to sell rigs. I totally get it. So I don't really have any significant drawbacks. Absolutely love this thing. It's a blast. I'm late delivering this review because I was having so much fun with it. I just wanted to try it in every scenario. I haven't yet found a scenario that I'm disappointed in. So huge recommendation from me. This is a game changer. It really is. It changed how I looked at sim racing. So just love it. So thank you to the guys at Next Level Racing. And again, shout out to the customer service department. You guys were great. Thank you so much for watching. There will be a lot more with this unit coming up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.